So we're calling when we get to somewhere hard, we now are calling them the big rocks. Easy things are little rocks, and really easy things are grains of sand. These are the big rocks, and of course, at the end of the day, it's a hard process that we're going through in terms of negotiations, but these big rocks set the scene for everything else. So number one is population. You can imagine how hard it has been for people in Hui-ā-Rohe, but we have managed to finish that process. That's squared away, and that's one of the major factors that go into quantum. And we have to finish the discussion on quantum, and we await as negotiators an indication of an offer of quantum from the Crown. We haven't got that yet, but that's what we await. Obviously, that is one of the big rocks, the biggest rock probably, but the discussion on that has finished, as has with population, and we just await something to come back from the Crown on those. New Zealand Defence Force, another big rock. As we know, the Hui-ā-Rohe Army Camp, a major part of, or 16% of the rohe, overall rohe, or Mokai Pātea Nui Tunu, is defence lands. So it's a major. Not only does it take up a lot of our area, it is also really our main commercial opportunity in the rohe. We're still working very closely on that with Defence Force in Wellington and at Hui-ā-Rohe to seek some sort of a settlement based on, again, our iwi regaining our sustainability. The next is landlocked land. Again, it's a quick reminder of all of our lands. 14% of our lands are still Māori land, but of that 74% is landlocked, which severely limits us. And so we are looking for a separate settlement or mitigation to be able to address the landlocked land issue. We are not happy with a Crown that is saying, well, we'll put some policy together and we will address the issue. They have actually been putting policy together and addressing the issue for many, many years, and it has not worked. So we have a few, or a couple of innovative ideas that we've put through, including the putting aside a special fund for landowners in Mokai Pātea to engage with their neighbours on this issue. The next big rock, I don't know whether it's a big rock, but it's certainly a very hard rock, and that is the Department of Conservation. So we are working very hard for them. We want to have some say, obviously, in the conservation estate, which is 16% of Mokai Pātea Rohe again. And we are also wanting some very strategic areas of land returned to our ownership. That's actually quite a hard thing. Again, we are continuing to work on that. And last but not least is the awa. We have pushed, and it looks like it will be accepted, that the awa conversation will be set aside so that we will be able to come together with all our whanaunga iwi up and down the Rangitike and tributaries and address a settlement together with the Crown, which is really the only sensible, logical way of dealing with an awa, which is one entity. So those are the big rocks, and that's where some comments from me today on where we are at with those. So just finish off with mandate maintenance. Obviously, we have a mandate to operate. We had that election throughout the, well, not election, but that vote in 2021, the mandate election. 2019. Oh, yeah, right, sorry. 2019, and of course, that's how we obtained our deed of mandate, but we need to maintain that mandate. We cannot go, oh yes, we won, and be like a political party and forget about everybody for the next 3 or 4 years. So we are, we continue to engage with claimants. This in itself is one of those engagements. Earlier today, of course, we had our AGM. We reports the Hui-ā-Rohe report with our partners, Ngāti Tūwhare and Ngāti Rangi. And we are also planning a hui in about October with one of the claimant groups that were part of the hearings, Y401, which was based around the claims of Wiremu Mahungarangi Broughton, so those descendants. So they are coming, that's coming up as well. And we continue to engage with claimants, the community, land trusts, iwi, and all those that belong to the bigger umbrella of Moko Pātea. And I just have to say and remind us all, because there are always ngāpiki me ngā heke in all of these processes. And so the trust must always make sure that it can engage with all its members. And we always welcome questions and engagement from claimants, members of the Claims Trust, all those who affiliate to the hapu and iwi of Moko Pātea Nui Tonu, even if they're not registered. They are still our people, and the negotiations are for the benefit of all members of the claimant community. So that's what mandate maintenance is all about, to continue to ensure the trust of our claimant community in what we are doing. And so perhaps, to finish this part of the conversation off, we may sing our waiata, which has become our catch cry for our negotiations. All stand. Aputa kaora te wiro te motu o Moko Pātea e inui te ao nei aputa kaora e wiro te motu o Moko Pātea e inui te ao nei aputa kaora aputa kaora. Right, and I can hear the tears Te ua mai rangi. Kia tūpuna kai. Tā tangi mo tō tātou mahi I tēnei wā. And just a special kōrero out there to Piki Te Ora. We missed you starting that waiata just then.
True.
Anyway, so kia ora.
Kia kapai. And that ends our presentation, and we now open it up to questions and answers from both the floor and online.
Those are comments.
Comments, right? It's okay. I think that's comments, I think.
Just a few comments.
Just comments. Yeah. Yeah. No questions. Thank you for those thoughts, whakaaro from those online, and particularly in terms of congratulating the candidates as well.
Give us a fancy picture.
Awesome. That's been a really good, I think it's been a really good Hui-ā-Rohe. Just in terms of, once again, sharing these, that's all right, sharing our position, our situation, and of course where we're up to with some of the mahi. So if there are any other final questions or comments. Upright, well,
Agree, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Let's go, Robert.
Kia ora. Look, just in regards to some acknowledgements from Ngāti Ohoake to the Claims Trust team, Richard, yourself, Lavinia and her team, Mokai Pātia Services, who have all put in all the effort to get us through this hapu elections, which was quite a challenging space, but all the ongoing mahi that happens to support all our whānau moving forward. Kia ora.
I like those sorts of questions.
Well, it's just amazing. Yeah,
Did you hear?
Yeah, and thank you, Rob. Acknowledged and noted. And looking around the room, there are a lot of people nodding as well in support. So kia ora mō tēnā. So with that, we'll bring our Hui-ā-Rohe to a close, and I'll ask Rihari to close us off as he opens.
Kia ora. A mihi anō kia tātou tēnei wā, tēnei hui pai, Hui-ā-Rohe, mō kai Pātia. He karakia whakamutuna. Kia tau kia tātou katoa, kia ta whai o tō tātou ariki. A iwi taiti, kia aroha kia. Ngā taitanga, wairua tātou. Ake.
Amen.
Amen, kia ora tātou.
Apai.
Pai whānau. Ka kite everyone.
Thank you, Rob.